The Director General of National Orientation Agency (NOA), Dr. Garba Abari, says the success of the 2023 National Population and Housing Census is largely dependent on the role of traditional and religious leaders. Abari said this when he featured on the News Agency of Nigeria non-special interview program in Abuja. He emphasized that traditional institutions, religious leaders, and leaders of thought had a critical role to play in social mobilization.
All of them are census ambassadors. Because don't forget, the census is not going to be in non-conference room. It's not going to be only in non-studio. It's going to be in houses, and these houses are in the communities. These houses are where? They are in the communities. So this is where traditional institutions actually come in, and they come in forcefully. That is where religious leaders come in, and they come in forcefully. That is where societal ombudsmen and the societal ombudswoman come in forcefully. Their direct connection to the people. The fact that one chief, one emir, one pastor, one imam could communicate a message and would be so imbibed and taken seriously much more than what a minister will come to say in Abuja, or what a newspaper article will tell you here in the newspapers, or what a so-called expert on Nigeria will be talking to you about on the television screen. This tells you the significance of the role such kind of individuals and groups occupy. And that is why they are the first point of call. They are the first point of call. They are the second point of call. They are the third point of call. And they are continuously the points of call when it comes to anything that involves community engagement, community mobilization, and the community work. So in this respect, all the traditional institutions.
He also said that the National Population Commission, NPC, had recorded success in engaging the traditional institutions and religious leaders to drive support for the exercise.
The chairman of the National Population Commission has visited all key traditional institutions and had appropriately appointed them census ambassadors. He has visited all the states. And in every state, don't forget, there is a state census committee which is chaired by the governor himself and all other relevant stakeholders for the exercise. The chairman of the National Population Commission has visited key religious leaders and made them accordingly census ambassadors. Most of all of these key religious and traditional rulers are also members of the State Census Committee and the local government census committee, and of course the community census committees wherever it applies.
According to him, the 2023 census will not succeed without the active role and participation of traditional institutions and religious leaders. The NOA boss also emphasized the need for accurate census and urged Nigerians to ensure that they are counted.
So I think as far as the role of these critical individuals and the institutions are concerned, this has been sufficiently captured, and very soon, very, very soon, we will see the saturation of their messages in the airwaves and around the streets, in markets and in motor parks and on the streets, in churches and in mosques.